Hey guys, and welcome to this episode of WTF, which you all know is what the... Okay. I haven't had one of these in a while. I really have not, because, yeah, people get sick of hearing you talk, But I've had people ask me several times, what do I think? What do I think? What do I think? Okay. I don't normally get political on this show, and I don't like getting political in general. But I'm going to get political today. We are on day 22 of this government shutdown. And for those of you who don't know what's involved in this, it's basically one side saying we need this gigantic wall along the borders of Mexico, and it's going to cost, just ridiculous amount of money, like $55 billion, something like that, to build this wall. And the other side's going, no, we don't need this wall. But what's funny about this, though, is those people are saying we don't need this. And, it's not a problem. Or the same people that not even 2 years ago were saying what a great, huge problem this was. So I don't understand that in general. But but now, to present day, they're saying it's not a problem and we don't need this. So they're both digging their heels in. Okay? You've got the one side that's going, no, we have to have this. There's drugs coming in, there's this, there's too many things happening. We need this wall. Okay, they're digging their heels in. Other side, no, we do not need this. This is not happening. Too much money, too much funds, blah, 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 blah. Taken from this, taken from that, right? So, they're at a standoff, okay? And they're sitting there staring at each other, but in the meantime, while they're throwing darts at each other, there are people in the middle, like like two divorced parents, there's children in the middle being hurt, and this is what's happening here. Let me tell you what's going on. In the process of this big, battle here, we're on day 22. There are people that get paid that work for the government, There's people out there that, work as TSA agents in the airports. There's IRS people. There's so many people that work for the government, it's not even funny, Well, their pay got suspended. They're not getting it. I'm not positive, but I don't even know if the military is getting paid right now. So it's like, in the meantime of this, we want to protect the country. This one side saying, we have to protect the country. In the meantime, you have these people who actually do protect our country that aren't being paid. You got people in the airports that are running these security checks to make sure terrorists aren't coming in or whatever, or planning a freaking shoe bomb or whatever on a plane. You got them calling in, or they're out looking for another job because they can't afford to live. So therefore, you've left our country unsecure. You have left this country unsecure because of an ego. And then you got the other side going, no, well, I'm sorry. We do need security at the border. It's a fact. I'm sorry. Y'all are wrong on that. I'm not sure that a wall is the answer, but we do need better security, and you all know it. And it has nothing to do with illegal aliens. It has to do with a lot of other safety issues, and you know this. We need better security at checkpoints too. But that's neither here nor there. The point is, they got their heels dug in, and they're going, nope. This is not happening, and it's mostly because it's just that guy saying it, and then they'll deny it, but it's true. It seems like ever since he took office, anything he says, they're like, nope. He could say, he could look at a white wall and go, that wall is white. They'd be like, that wall is not white. It is oval. It is this. But you know what I'm saying? It is ridiculous. It's like watching a bunch of infants. First, you've got the fat infant with the lollipop going, no, it's my way or no way. And then you got the other infants, over there going, I want candy too. It's just so beyond anything. It has just gotten beyond. But like I said, in the meantime, you've got these poor people that are just waiting. Okay, and they're going, oh, well, they're going to get back pay. They're going to get paid for all this time later. Okay, well, that doesn't help them now. These people charged up credit cards for Christmas. You know what I mean? They bought Christmas presents on credit like most of us did. And they expected to be paid in January to cover those finances, So meantime, their credit's going to crap because They can't pay their bills. Are y'all going to fix their credit? Are you going to go into the credit companies and say, hey, this was our fault. Don't do this to them. Don't drop their credit score from 600, 700 to 300 because we're dickheads. No, they're not going to do that. So these people not only get to suffer their credit's going away, their cars are being repossessed. They're losing their vehicles. They're losing their way of life. Their children are going, without things because they're not being paid. Some of these people are being kicked out of their homes. Some of them rent month to month from apartments and whatnot. And you already know this, that when this happens and you rent an apartment or whatever, what happens if you don't pay your rent? You get an eviction notice. Your ass is out of there. So now these people are going to be out on the streets, in homeless shelters and whatever else. And then if they get their back pay that they're promised, okay, well, who's going to pay their first and last to get another place to live? What about these homeowners? These people that are homeowners, they can't pay their mortgage. And then pretty soon their bank's threatening them, and all these people are threatening them. What if they have to claim bankruptcy? See, none of these rich bastards have ever been poor, or the ones that have forgotten. They don't understand what it's like to live paycheck to paycheck. They don't understand that when your livelihood is taken away at just a blink of an eye because a bunch of egotistical pricks, I'm sorry, you guys are, even the women, when your paycheck is being taken away, you're done. Most people are one paycheck away from being homeless. And that's a fact. That is so true. And when you threaten these people and you do this, you just take away. And then what cracks me up today, I read that they said the TSA workers were given 1 day's pay and a $500 bonus. 1 day. So in 22 days, they got 1 day's pay and a $500 bonus. Okay, well, that should cover some gas on their car, maybe, depending on where they live, which I doubt a month's rent, but I doubt where they live. That's going to be enough. So they might get some, Lucky Charms and some gasoline for their car. Hey, thanks, guys, for nothing again. I swear. And I hate to be the negative Nancy here, but I'm going to be Nancy Pelosi negative. No. I don't like any of them. I don't like Trump. I don't like Pelosi. I don't like none of those pricks right now. I think they're all just a bunch of shameful, horrific people that I just cannot believe they're doing this to people. They're doing this to the poor people of America. That the people that just, the people that run this country, they're the real people who run this country. And they are starving them out. It's just ridiculous. But anyways, right now, I swear to you, and I'm not even joking, it seems like the best thing that could happen to this country is when they're all together, a big old freaking sinkhole right below them. It's ridiculous. We could just start over. I don't understand how people can be this shameful. And then you got, what's that lady's name? I don't know. She was running around on TV with a rainbow bow and drinking a beer on TV to show she's like one of us. It's like, no wonder that man calls you Goofy Elizabeth. You act goofy, that's what happens to you. Jesus. I think she's the one that's claimed to be Native American or something. I don't even know. I try not to pay too much attention to their personal crap. But it's like, but so again, you've got this spoiled brat president who's he's never had to struggle. That man has never, I can guarantee you, has never had to choose between food and electricity. He's never had to do that, ever, in his life. And so he doesn't understand that. And then you got these other people, and the claim, which just cracks me up. They're just as rich. These are rich people, claiming that they're down with the poor, but they're not. They're just as rich. They have no clue what the hell's going on in the country. None. But they claim to be for you, but they're not. They have no clue. On either side, you got the Republicans are just rich and show it, and you got the other side that are rich and try to hide it. But it's like, these people are holding the American people hostage right now. They're holding people hostage. And neither side is willing to negotiate, and it's just ridiculous. Like I said, it's shameful. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Just ashamed of yourselves. God. I mean, If I was these people that work for the government, and they need to get a lawyer and they need to sue. They need to sue the president. They need to sue these Congress members. They need to sue all these people that are holding their paycheck hostage, because sue them for damages, because that's what's happening to them right now. They're losing their homes. They're losing their cars. They can't afford to eat. You know, they have to, it's going to cost them probably, 3 times more than what it would have just to catch up and get back to where they were. All because they worked for our government. Because these are the people that run the country. These are the people that are keeping us safe. And do you think our government cares? Do you think they really care? They're on the TV. Well, but what's funny is they get on TV and they act like they care, but they're like, President Trump, President Trump. Well, guess what? You're doing the same damn thing. You're just as shameful as he is. You should be ashamed of yourselves. All of y'all. And he should be the most ashamed. I'm sorry. I understand you want this wall, and I understand you're used to getting your damn way, but you know what, this time, sir, you can just give up a little bit. Because you are making people homeless. It's you. And these idiots. They are making people homeless. And they are making our country unsecure. They are making sure that our borders aren't secure. They are making sure that our airports aren't secure. They are making sure our shores are not secure. This is exactly what they're doing to us right now, by not giving these people their money. And these poor people who work, diligently for the government. They work for the government, and they do their duty. They make sure everything's safe. They make sure that all of us, can sleep better. We go on an airplane because we know there's not going to be a shoe bomber on there. They do that. But now we have these checkpoints that are being closed down. The ones that are showing up for work are being overworked. And we're not safe. The airports aren't safe right now. And if y'all think they are, you're nuts. And it's all because these morons, these rich morons that sit in those seats in Washington, D.C., think they can play with people's lives. And they are just, like I said, they should be ashamed of themselves. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. You're disgraceful. From the president on down, you are all just disgraceful. I can't stand any of y'all. I really, it's sad to say, but I pray for a sinkhole. I don't believe in violence, but I would love it for like some natural thing to happen. Just, a sinkhole, take y'all in, and I'd be happy with that. I'm sure a lot of other people would too. So, yeah. So y'all think about that. Next election, go independent. Get rid of these two parties. Get rid of this Republican and Democratic Party. They don't care about you. Start getting some other people in there. Get some independents in there. Vote independent. This next election, get rid of these people. Get rid of them. Stop going for the red or the blue, the elephant or the donkey. Get somebody else in there. We need it. This country can't take any more of these clowns. We can't. Like I said, I don't normally get political, but I'm getting political. This is ridiculous. Start voting independent. Get rid of the Republican and Democratic Party. They're both shit. They're both disgraceful. Get rid of them. Just vote them all out. That's the only way to get rid of them, is to vote them out. So next election, I need you all to get up off your asses, get up off your couch, go vote and get rid of these people. They are no good to you, obviously, because they don't care about you. They don't care about any of us, because they don't care about these people that are losing their homes, their cars, everything else. They don't care about us because we're not safe, because they're working short and being overworked is crazy. And then not to mention, okay, let's not even go into the IRS thing. We can pay our bill to the IRS, but they're not going to give us our returns until the shutdown is over. I mean, I could be wrong on this, but this is what I read the other day, is that we're not getting our returns. So then you have a whole nother group of problems, people who rely on those returns. So think about that one for a minute. And then pretty soon the IRS is going to shut down, and the more the shutdown goes, the more and more things are going to be shut down. And for what? For what? Because this one guy wants to over-secure everything, and these guys want to under-secure everything. And nobody can meet in the middle. Just disgraceful. Disgraceful. I grew up in a country where I used to back the government no matter what. And even Trump, this man, I have backed him on things, which was the unpopular decision. Trust me, I got attacked from every angle. But no, for real. I don't even remember what it was, but there's a few of his policies. I was like, hey, I agree with this. And boy, you get attacked like you would not believe from every angle because people just hate this man. They don't even know him, but they hate him. But I did. I've backed him on things. And there's things that I've thought that he was crap and I've argued with about it, But it's like, for right now, there's like this line. People are like, you have to be Republican, you have to be Democrat. That's it. There's no in between, which y'all don't understand. There is another party. Get rid of these clowns. Get rid of these elephants and donkeys. Get rid of them. Start going independent. Get rid of these people. The Americans against the Republican Democratic Party, that is what needs to happen right now. Is just vote all these clowns out because obviously they don't care about you, neither side. So think about that next time you're at the election. And again, y'all in Congress, President, y'all are disgraceful. Disgraceful, and y'all should just be ashamed of yourselves. I don't even know how you sleep at night. I really don't. I don't know how you sleep at night. I hope every one of these people you're making homeless or losing their cars or making it so their children can't eat. I hope to God that haunts your dreams every single night. Every single one of you bastards. Because you're just ridiculous. Anyways, like I said, y'all listen. Remember, register to vote. Vote independent. Get rid of these people. Anyways, that's it for me and WTF. And peace out. Everybody take care of each other.